Good morning, Cameron Peak Fire followers. This is John Norton-Jensen, Operations Trainee with Northwest Team 6. With your morning operational update, we appreciate your interest. So let's get into it. We have a potential red flag warning today, and we have a confirmed red flag warning tonight from 2100 tonight till 1900 on Monday for low RHs and high winds. So we have some challenging weather coming up, which is going to test our fire and test our control lines. So let's talk about that. So the plan for today is we have a heavy equipment line tied in on the whole north end now from Bel Air Lake working west all the way over here by H-141. This is a heavy machinery line using bulldozers, skidders, cutters, lots and lots of heavy machinery. We have crews and hoses coming in from Kilpecker area as well as Bel Air Lakes area to hold, reinforce, and secure this line as much as possible, putting water on the fire and using hand tools and chainsaws to remove threats to the unburned fuels on the green side of the line, as we call it. Division Romeo will also continue to walk the line with resources, patrol with engines as Mount Plover area. That burnout we completed a couple days ago, so we're securing heat, mopping up. Structure Group North will continue to work with our local VFT partners on going over the structure protection plans, and their engines will be patrolling, securing and mopping up heat inside the black and outside the black. Okay, along Highway 14, Structure Group South will be patrolling the highway corridor, checking houses, checking our structure protection gear, testing it. They'll also be focusing by the fish hatchery on mopping up, securing around houses, and doing firing operations for point protection around houses. And what's that mean? So we have a house with unburned fuel next to it that's on the south side of the road right now. We have some fire in Sheep Gulch that is potentially threatening 14 corridor. We are removing that fuel from around that house by burning out, like we've talked about before. Then we're following that up with hand crews and engines and mopping up and securing that area next to the house. Okay, out here in Division Delta, we have resources coming into that division, which will be hiking in, checking lines for heat. In Division Alpha, we're doing a very slow burnout, working our way towards Forest Road 156 to using the corral trail system to kind of put a stop on southern progression of the fire on this long draw area. Continuing into Division Whiskey Zulu, we're going to monitor the heat that's in Cache Creek, as well as the Park Service and resources assigned from the Park Service to the fire are going to work on some contingency line prep as well. Aviation will potentially be used in this part of the fire today to check heat, potentially. Moving up to Division Tango Uniform, resources are going to rehearse, go over structure protection plans for Pangry Park, as well as Pangry Subdivision. We'll be using aviation assets to check the heat above Comanche Reservoir and west of Beaver Creek. We'll be improving access to the reservoirs along the road so we can get folks in and out, as well as working on the trail system towards Beaver Creek to improve and use potentially as a containment feature for the fire that's moving south. That is the plan for today. With the resources we have, that's where we're going to allocate them to address our priority values at risk. Stay tuned for the weather today. We have a challenging weather forecast for today and tonight and tomorrow. So we'll be keeping you guys updated. We appreciate your interest, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.